to my YouTube channel Brihaspataye. Be the best version of yourself. I'm Sneha Pranav. Today I come up with a wonderful topic. Before that, if anybody is not subscribed to your channel, I humbly request you all to please do like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon such that you will get all the notifications whenever I'm posting my videos, which is next to subscribe button. Having said that, today I come up with a beautiful topic, which is body language effect on persuasion and credibility when you're talking in public speaking. Having said that, body language plays a powerful role in shaping how you present yourself and credible someone appears. It's not just what you say, it's how you say it matters, isn't it? So, and how your body backs it up is also matters. Here is a breakdown of how body language influences your persuasion and credibility. Having said that, why body language matters? Non-verbal dominances says that, like the studies suggest that up to 93% of communication is non-verbal, comprising tone, gesture, posture, and your facial expressions. So, Mehrabian rule, there is a rule called Mehrabian rule, and it's very new for you people, maybe for some of you. It is Mehraban, Mehrabian rules. It is according to scientists, or I can say like according to psychologists, very specifically. Psychologist Albert Mehrabian, communication is 7% of your verbal words, 38% of your vocal tone, and rest 55% is of your visual, especially body language. So I will here quote you few very important key body language cues that can boost your persuasions. First thing that I want to say here is eye contact. When you have a beautiful eye contact, it builds a trust. It gives an effect it builds a trust, shows confidence and attentiveness. Second thing which I want to quote here is the open gesture. When you use that open gesture, it signals honesty and openness. And the third thing which I want to quote here is upright posture. When you use that upright posture, it conveys authority and readiness. And next thing which I want to quote here is facial expressions. These facial expressions reinforce emotional tone and retailability. Or we can say like if you give more of examples, facial expressions, people can relate it. So that is more important. Next thing is monitoring. When you start monitoring and also mirroring people, it creates a rapport and subconscious connection with others. And final thing is movement and space. It's not like standing in the same position and holding your hands like that, just to mug up something and you say, nobody allowed to see or listen to you. So instead, you give some movement and space, or like a controlled moment shows confidence. Invading space can be backfire for you. Next, I want to talk here is about tone and delivery also matters. It's like a pleasantness. You should be very pleasantness at the same time smooth, clear speech with varied pitch enhances your credibility. Also, it's like potency. When it comes to potency, it's something like strong, confident tone increases persuasive power. And third thing is arousal. For example, it's something like a expressive energy can make people or audience messages more to reach them, the messages to reach them more engaging and memorable. The next thing which I want to quote here is cultural sensitivity. When it comes to cultural sensitivity, body language interpretations varies across cultures. For example, direct eye contact may be seen as a respectful in West side, but confidential in some of Asian cultures. Gestures like thumbs up or crossed arms can have different meanings globally. So you should understand what type of people or what kind of audience you're talking to. You may need to understand that first. Next few things which I want to give you is like practical tips to enhance your influence. One is practice maintaining eye contact without staring. It's not like I give eye contact, you cannot stare at a person, you just have a high contact. That's it's more important. Use open-handed gestures when explaining ideas. Avoid crossing arms or turning away. These signals are like something like a defensiveness. You don't use that. Match your facial expressions to your messages. For example, you're talking something sad and you cannot smile. You're talking something very happy, you cannot cry. Or you're talking something very motivating, but you cannot be rude, arrogant. So match your facial expressions to your message. Be aware of your tone and pacing. Avoid filler words like actually, that, this. You don't do that. When you do that, they may think like you're not confident enough to tell, and nobody will be loving to listen to you, and they think that you don't know nothing about the topic. Maybe that is why you are just bluffing something. So instead of that, you always use something called um always use don't use fillers. Instead of that, you use more of knowledge which are related to your topic, instead of filling it with fillers or unnecessary talks. It don't work out when it comes to public speaking. Having said that, I hope this video was very much helpful for you. And though it was very short, I just wanted to quote few things for you. Body language effects on persuasion and creditability. It's something like we delve into a fascinating aspects of communication, the profound impact of body language and persuasions and creditability, whether you are negotiating a real delivering presentation or simply engaging in conversation. The unspoken cues you exhibit can be just as influential, it's not more so, than the words you choose. So always I tell you, studies suggest that the staging of 55% of communication is morely depending on conveying through the non-verbal signals, as I said, body language, tone, pitch, and facial expressions, hand gestures. This, as I said, this includes facial expressions, posture, gesture, or even the eye contact. Now imagine the advantage you could gain by mastering these elements. Effective body language not only enhances your abilities, it also elevates your creditability in any given. So I hope this video was very much helpful for you. I'm Sneha Pranav. Welcome to Brihaspataye. Be the best version of yourself. If anybody is not like subscribe to my channel, please do like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon wherein you will get the updates then and there when I'm posting it. Having said that, have a good rest of your day. Stay safe, be safe. Bye bye.